So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're in a good mood today. It's Tuesday. It's Champions League day. Big up the guys from Peak Nation who sent the hat to me. Great service. Arsenal fans as well. Make sure you go and check their Instagram page out. The link is in the description. Cop yourself one of these. I'm kind of happy with that. I'm not really a hat person, but obviously living out in Spain, I do get blinded by the light sometimes. So yes, thank you very much to the guys at Peak Nation for that. Today's video is sponsored by them as well. So thank you very much for that. Go and check out their Instagram link. The link is in the description. Like I said, they are big Arsenal fans. They do face masks. They do T-shirts that are coming out very soon. And obviously the caps as well. So thank you very much to them. Appreciate that. We're looking all right today. I do need a haircut though. Can't lie. Thank you very much to everybody who is watching live. We are dropping a Premier League video very, very soon as well. So make sure you check that out. That'll be out within the next hour or so from now. Also, 5 o'clock, I'll be back again with another stream. And then tonight is Champions League football. And we will be back again with the Champions League game, Leipzig tonight against PSG. That is going to be a quality football match tonight. And no Werner, no party, I said last time round. Well, that went well. That went down like a lead balloon, that, didn't it? And I really think Leipzig are going to beat them tonight. So come check in tonight and we'll get on the watch-along settings. Great match last night. Inter Milan were absolutely fantastic. Lukaku. Man United fans, do you miss him? Do you miss Lukaku? Do you miss him? Let me know. Anyway, let's get into talking about some of these transfer rumours that are going around at the moment. Philip Coutinho could potentially still be staying at Barcelona. Believe it or not, the U-turn could be completed when Ronald Koeman is announced in the next hour or so as the new Barcelona manager after Setien got sacked after the humiliation of an 8-2 defeat. If only we had sacked our manager after an 8-2. We might have been title winners by now. Who knows? But Big Phil, Coutinho, may well stay at Barcelona. Obviously, he's in the Bayern Munich team that are in the semi-finals, which his team will be playing tomorrow night. And I'm sure his future will be decided at the end of that Champions League campaign. So, listen, Koeman's there. He's going to be unveiled, like I said, in the next hour or so. And you never know. He might just stay there. All the links to Arsenal have gone dry. It's all dry. The well is dry after his agent Kia Joorabchian said on TalkSport last week that there's no talks with Arsenal about Coutinho, and he's not sorting anything out with his future until the end of the campaign. He said that he hasn't actually had any talks about next season yet. I find that a little bit hard to believe, if I'm honest. It's his client. Surely he's going to be trying to sort him out a deal for next year. You never know. Now Ronald Koeman's going to be the manager. He might well stay there. He may well have a future, but there we go. We shall see what happens with that. Let's move on to this clown. David Luiz, baby. David Luiz. David Luiz, surprisingly, is linked with a move to Rennes. Yes, Rennes. Stade Rennais in France. And this may have been an absolute masterstroke by Arsenal Football Club, because we were all having meltdowns when David Luiz signed a new contract, and everyone was going, "Oh, what we got David Luiz here for? Oh, another year." I was one of them. Oh, it's a joke how we signed him up. It's Arteta's man. Well, it may have actually been an absolute masterstroke, because if we actually get cash money, baby, for selling him and getting him off the payroll and getting him off the books, then they may have just finessed David Luiz all ends up by saying, yes, you're part of the plans next season, and then binning him and getting some of their money back for him. If they do actually do that, I will give them a round of applause. And it's not often I give Arsenal Football Club a round of applause, because normally they're useless in the transfer market, and they have been for about 15 years. But if they do actually manage to get David Luiz out the door by the end of this transfer window, and we get some of that £8 million transfer fee back for him that we spent, then they would have fully finessed him. It's as simple as that, because I'm sure he would have been told that you're going to be part of the plans next season, blah, blah, blah. And then to get rid, see ya. That's how ruthless you have to be at football clubs in transfer markets. So yeah, that would be absolutely lovely jubbly if we could get rid of him, because he ain't good enough. I think we see that last season. Maitland-Niles, another one. I just want to speak about him very quickly. He's been linked with about 3 or 4 different clubs. Tottenham being one of them. Definitely ain't going to Tottenham, as far as I'm aware. But it does look like now that he could potentially be staying as well. Now Ralstonelli is gone. Ralstonelli was the one that wanted to sell him, and obviously Arteta and Edu didn't. I think he's going to stay now. The stories of him leaving have slowly fizzled away. He's had a fantastic season. I've been saying it all season. He's our best right back. Yeah, in fact, I was saying it last season when he was going through that Europa League campaign at right back. Yeah, I think he's a quality footballer, and I think that he will be here going into next season. Now, I'm hoping that he can pin down the starting 11 spot every week at right back. I think that's a little bit too hopeful of me, but you never know. We'll see what happens. Do smash the likes up if you haven't. 500 people watching right now. Let's speak about this guy. Let's find a better picture of him because that looks a little bit fuzzy, doesn't it? I've got a better one. There we go. We'll go with that one. That one there with that locks of hair. How long do you reckon it takes him to comb that? Real talk. That he must have to wash that every day because that'd get knotted and matted, mate. It's not the one. But the latest rumours flying around are that Villarreal, Unai Emery, Good Evening, and all that one are looking to loan him with an option or an obligation to buy him for £30 million at the end of it. Villarreal are not flush with money, so listen, they're not going to be coming in going, here's £35 million, give us Matteo Guendouzi. The one thing I will say here is what I said the other week. You know, he is going to leave this summer, or this autumn as it nearly is. He is going to leave. I do think he's gone. Whether that be on loan or whether that be sold remains to be seen. But the way some of these clubs have lost revenue, well, all clubs have lost revenue because of the pandemic. But the way that, you know, Villarreal are really keen on him, I don't think they've got the money to go, bang, there's 30 odd million quid. I genuinely don't, especially on somebody who is only 21 years old. And is he all that? I know a lot of people are divided on him. I think he's class. I really do. I think he's a really good footballer. I think his attitude stinks. But with the right manager, the right people around him, I do think that he could potentially blossom into a top draw footballer. And I think that if he does go to Villarreal and work with Unai Emery again, I think that would be the best thing for him. We see that PSG were linked to him, 40 million quid. We've seen other teams linked to him. We've tried to offload him as part of the Thomas Partey deal. But I do think if I'm gonna put a bet on it, let's say, I don't think he'll go to Villarreal. I think the fact that he's worked with Emery before would be the key factor in that. Whether they buy him remains to be seen at the end of it. But it is apparently a loan fee with an option stroke obligation to buy him at the end of that. 30 million quid plus the loan fee. I'd say that's decent business if I'm honest. It may come back to haunt us. He might blossom and turn out to be a top class midfielder that will then take the next step up to Barcelona or somewhere in Spain and absolutely dominate for years. And we'll be sitting there going, oh, why did we get rid of Guendouzi? Well, that's football for you, unfortunately. And I do think that, you know, sometimes you let players go. It's all well and good sitting there saying, oh, what about Serge Gnabry? Oh, we shouldn't have got rid of Serge. Nobody knew Serge Gnabry was going to kick on and be the footballer he's become. You know, at the end of the day, when he didn't play for Arsenal. When he did get in the team, he weren't that great. Let's have it right here, Serge Gnabry. He weren't that great when he did play for Arsenal. Then he went to West Brom and Tony Pulis said he ain't good enough for West Brom. And then he's obviously kicked on and become absolutely class, isn't he? You know, Jeff Adelaide, he's into a Champions League semi-final. When he came off the bench the other night, yeah, within seconds of coming on, he took the ball down on his chest, spun past two, pinged it in, and then they've scored off of the back of it. So, listen, when they're playing for Arsenal at that age, sometimes you have to give them maybe another year. And we're a little bit impatient as fans at times, aren't we? I'd keep Guendouzi if I'm being straight up honest. I think he could be a top footballer. But if we're going to get nearly 40 million quid, it's good business, I suppose, isn't it? But we shall see. We shall see what happens. Anyway, listen, do smash the likes up. It ain't going to be a massively long video today. I've got a few things I need to do. So we'll rifle through some of your comments and questions, and we'll see what you guys are saying. Let's see what you guys are saying. Sell him to PSG for 40 million. Well, it depends if PSG give us 40 million. Depends what's going on. What's going on with Socrates? Nothing at the minute, mate, if I'm honest. Yeah, just the same old, same old. We're looking to get rid. He don't want to go. He's happy to fight for his place. He's in the last year of his contract. So there we go, man. We'll see what happens with that. Like I said, if we do get a bit of money for Socrates, then it's not going to be anywhere near the 16 million quid or 18 million quid we pay for him, is it? Because he has gone down to the last year of his deal. A lot of you in the chat asking me about Thomas Partey. I ain't heard anything any different to what I said yesterday, so that's why I didn't bother speaking about him. And somebody's trying to get through my front door. 1 second, stay there. Apologies about that, people. Apologies. Deliveries. But let's read some more of these comments out. Sorry about that. Funny how everyone calls the German and French league the Farmers League, yet 2 teams from each are in the Champions League semi, and the English teams are nowhere to be seen. Maybe we're the Farmers. Yes, maybe we are. The problem with Premier League football, yes, it is a great league. But yeah, man, dips. I came back again, bro. Don't worry. The problem with the Premier League is we massively overhype it. Yes, it's a fantastic league. Yes, the drama is immense. It's great. But I'm sure if you're German and you live in Germany, you think the same about your league. You know, if you support Schalke, for example, and they're going up against Dortmund, that's going to be as intense as an Arsenal-Tottenham game. So maybe we do overhype our league. Yes, it's the most watched league in the world. Yes, it's got a lot of drama week in, week out. But at the end of the day, technical ability of most of our teams are shit. Yeah, compare it to the teams in Spain. They're technically levels above us. You know, Bayern Munich are just one well-oiled, drilled team. Yeah, they're so efficient. It is unbelievable. Yes, they can go and buy anyone they want. Yes, they're the best team in Germany. But, you know, you've got Nagelsmann doing bits with Leipzig. You know, it was Arteta at the door. No, it was Unai Emery. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Gabriel is an Arsenal player just now. No, he's not. He's not. It may be done, but he ain't an Arsenal player yet. But thanks for your input, mate. Appreciate it. Do you remember me from Twitter? Yes, I do. How are you, my friend? You're good, yeah? Hope you're good. Let's do some more. Let's do 5 more, and then I'm going to bounce. And I'll drop this Premier League video, and then I'll be back again, probably about 6 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. Thoughts on Lucas Torreira? Not good enough for Arsenal. Hyped up to be the next best midfielder in the world, the best DM in the world. And yeah, it didn't quite go to plan, did it? Napoli will hate us if we take Gabriel and give him Socrates. I don't think Socrates will end up at Napoli, but I do think he'll leave this summer. I joined late. What's with the hat? If you want to grab one of these, that's better than that. Look at the state of that. Look, didn't even gel me hair today. If you want to grab one of these, the link is in the description. Big up Peak Nation for sponsoring the video today. And go and follow their Instagram. The link for that is in the description. You can grab one of these while you're there. So big up to them. Signing party, Gabriel Coutinho can help build up the young stars. I don't know about that, if I'm honest. We've heard that before, haven't we, with David Luiz? You know, I'm not so sure, man. I'm not so sure. Gabriel, yes, he's fantastic. Take him all day long. Thomas Partey, yes. Coutinho, no. Do not want Coutinho at this football club. We've already got a massively overrated and overpaid attacking midfielder. We don't need another. Go and buy a younger one. Go and get Schlobberschlag. Go and buy him. Big up Marble Balls. How you doing, buddy? Socrates is okay at best, but I'd sell him and Mavropanos. Mavropanos is so overhyped, it is unbelievable. So overhyped. Let's do a few more. Come on, we're doing a few more. Just because you guys are sound. We should go for Donny van der Beek now that AUR is too expensive. AUR, it's not AUR, it's AUR. And it's not that expensive. From what I see the other day, somebody wrote an article and said it's 44 million quid. That's a bargain. Go and buy him, man. Go and buy him. Come on, let's do some more. Have Leicester signed him, Georgie? Is that done? Tagliafico, yeah? Has he signed? Is that actually official? That means 60 £million is coming your way from that lot down in West London for Chilwell. We need Leicester's team of people in the transfer window. 80 for Harry Maguire and 60 for Chilwell. Jesus Christ. Can we have your recruitment team as well, please? Big up, Cantro. Villarreal on loan, my friend. Villarreal on loan, potentially, with an obligation or option to buy him for 30 million. Listen, I'm going to wrap this stream up. I will be back in about 40 minutes with the Premier League one. And apparently it's 80 million for Chilwell. Fucking hell. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Like in the hat. Big up, my darling Joanne. Thank you very much. Listen, the link for that is in the description. The video was sponsored by them today, Peak Nation. Arsenal fans, big them up. Thank you very much for them to sending me the cap. Appreciate it. Go and follow their Instagram. They've got t-shirts coming out real soon as well. And they've got face masks. Obviously, the new normal is face masks now. So go and check that out. And listen, I'm going to wrap this up. So I'll see you all later. Laters, peeps.